So you want to study the environment? Okay, great. But where do you even start? What do people even do anyways? To find out just what these scientists are really up to, let's jump into an example, and a very fishy one at that. I'm Dylan, and this is me in the picture right here. I'm a student studying animals, especially vertebrate animals, and last year I was in Bamfield, BC doing a research project. What do you need to do for a research project? Well, first, you need a question. What are you trying to figure out? Enter the sculpin. Sculpins are a group of bottom living fish that are found all over the world. They have huge heads for eating lots of different things, and they range in size from these tiny typal sculpins to these massive buffalo sculpins. And they're kinda cute if you look at them a certain way. Many different sculpins live in Bamfield in many different environments. Some species live in calm, shallow beaches, while others live in rocky shores with rough waves. Now, why is this? Why do certain sculpins live in certain areas and not the others? That's an environmental question, alright. Do sculpins that live in more wave-washed environments better at not being washed away by waves? Well, great. Now we have a question. And now that we have that, it's time to get moving. To answer whether sculpins that can withstand waves better are found in more extreme wave-washed environments, we need to find out two things. One, where are each species of sculpins found? And two, which sculpins are the best at dealing with waves? Let's first tackle number one, and this one requires work out in the field. My research friends and I went to different locations around Bamfield and caught fish with long seine nets. We went to both really rocky areas and really calm areas and marked down what kinds of fish we found in each area. Now, what does this mean for the research? Well, now we have data on which sculpins are found in calm areas and which are found in wavy areas. And next, number two. To find out which sculpin species is the best at dealing with waves, we need some way of simulating rough waters. And for that, I present to you the Flume, the fish equivalent of treadmills. I introduced the fish to the Flume one at a time and slowly up the water flow to test your grip strength. And don't worry, the sculpins were given plenty of time to rest between their exercises, and they're only fed top quality seafood during their stay at the lab. And looking at it, it definitely seems like some were better at going against the waves than some others. For example, look at this tiny silver-spotted sculpin that's actually doing really well. On the other hand, the chonky cabezon sculpin is kinda struggling. Sorry, buddy. Now that we have all this data, the last thing we need to do before we can answer the question is to analyze it. What do? Make graphs, do some math, and do some statistics. And lucky for those of you who are not friends with math, computers now do all the math for you. Hooray! That's some perks of living in the 21st century. And look what we found. It seems that on average, sculpins found in more wave-washed environments might be better at going against waves too. So, some final takeaways. Researching the environments and the organisms that live in it often requires both time out in the field and time in the labs. And this is only just one possible research that you can do. There's so many other things to research, from things like forests, ecosystems, to soil biology. I mean, the environment's kinda big, you know? And while it might seem that research is kinda hard, it can also be really rewarding and really fun at the same time. So, what are you waiting for, young researcher? Get out there and answer some questions.